Yes. Oh, you the farmer? I think it's you and your brother, am I correct?
Yes, my question is,
Yes?
did you ask any permission to drive on my farm?
Okay, I came to see you over a year ago already. I came to speak to you decently. I came right to by your office with this journalist right here. I came to see you. I spoke to your daughter. And she said to me they would organize a meeting for us. I told you what you are doing is illegal. You cannot be taking people's wages off. You cannot be giving them housing, which is not even a house. You cannot be evicting people here in any way.
Please get the police over here. If I throw
No, you're welcome to get the police.
Property,
you're welcome to get the police.
no, you can get that. You are unhappy. Get the police over here. You are unhappy.
No, you're unhappy that we are on the farm. That's what you
That
just asked
you
me
are
now.
illegal on my farm.
No, I'm not illegally on this farm. First things first, we are already pushing now for a moratorium on land sales because we are Khoisan people. This land should have never been sold in the first place. That's already illegal. Now you're messing with our people's living space and you think it is right. You think it is right. That's all my question is to you.
You are not allowed to drive on my farm.
No, we will come here as we please because this land belongs to every person that lives on this farm. Not to one owner. Not to one owner. And you will not evict them. They have living rights on this farm. Go according to the law, sir. Here is a thing from the Human Rights Commission that was given to you. Are you telling me that they don't have that?
Ask him his name on TV.
We wanted your name. You don't want to give us your name either. Right?
You know what my name. You know exactly why.
Rodney, can he?
Yes, because he wants them to go in there, but he don't actually want him because the way he's doing it is because he don't want him on the farm. We have been at the Human Rights Commission last week already, and last week the Human Rights gave him a letter like this. I gave it to this man, gave it to him. I asked him, did you get the letter? He told me there's nothing to do with letters. He must just move away and that's it. It's not the way you handle people. I mean, we are all human beings here.
So receive the papers.
He did receive the papers. I told him, he gave it the papers
But
to
he
him.
says he doesn't want the papers.
Then I asked him, but you did get the
Where's
letter.
his title deed? Maybe we should do the same with the title deed.
What did I do? Sorry.
And I swapped the two workers now. And all of a sudden, all this. I don't know why, what are doing on my property. I didn't give them permission to get on my property. So far as I know, I'm the owner. They didn't ask any permission to be on my farm. There's 3 vehicles. And all those people over here, I don't know what they are doing here, what is going on.
Is this your employee?
No, he's not the employer, but he started all the trouble on the farm.
What trouble did I start and who did I beat last weekend?
Who do you beat?
You said I beated somebody.
This is the one who was supposed to move to this side, but he didn't move yet.
No. He must move.
Who must
This
move?
Based on from here to that
I
side.
changed
Based
it
on
over
what?
to That side, that one over to here.
Why?
Stop
But
the fighting
did
on the
he
farm.
move? He didn't move yet. He didn't move yet.
No, he don't want to move. That's why all the people is over here. I don't know what they are doing over here. I can do on my property what I want to do. I can change this one to that room and that one to this room. What's the problem about that?
Let us hear from their side. Hello.
Hou jou net kan.
Can you tell me what is
Jy
happening?
kan praat net eens. Praat nie. Sê
I'm Sergeant Zibia from Phillippi.
Yes.
Okay, this is the gentleman that they want to evict. He phoned me. He said to me, Chief Rodney over here phoned me, said to me, Tanyan, I've got a problem on the farm. The same thing that happened last year. This guy is doing the same thing again. The farm is doing the same thing. He's victimizing our people. He's telling them, he takes them out of their work space and time and tells them they must move now. He's putting the trailer here, he's bringing the tractor here. They must just move. Last year we had the same issue with this farmer. We came out here, we decently asked him, can we have a meeting with you please sir? Can we sit down with you? His daughter promised us, hoog en laag, hulle gaan saam ons ontmoet. The same thing they did. I said to Elton Jansen, whatever they find us, he's a councillor here, he's a ward councillor. I said, can we please have a meeting with this gentleman? He said to me, Tanyan, I've asked on numerous occasions for him to meet with you. He doesn't want to meet. I said, okay, fine, that is his prerogative. But does he understand that there are laws that govern this country? There are laws that govern people in their homes. Never mind that he's the farmer that owns the farm. And I put it very much nicely in owns the farm because we're busy even establishing and getting rights to our own land as Khoisan people, that he's got no right to just evict left, right and center. When people have been living somewhere for 10 years and they've been living and working there for 10 years, then they have living rights till the day they die. That is what he doesn't seem to understand as well. The Human Rights Commission has, the Human Rights Commission has given a letter to him on the 28th of May, here it is, that he may not just evict and move people around. It's a violation of the human right a violation. He doesn't have any proper sanitation and water for these people. What he did last week is apparently he said somebody stole on his farm and therefore he's going to tax his people 60 rand, took it off their salaries. That's not right. You don't do things like that. He has no right to do that. He must pay them. This man hasn't even gotten UIF that was supposed to be paid to UIF. He hasn't been paid correctly. That is what he's telling us. Now, I mean, these are all gross violations of their human rights, and we will not allow that. If it is expected for us to allow that, then I don't see how he thinks it's right. Also, he's saying we have no right to come onto his premises. If we have no right to come onto these premises, someone is living here. If this chief calls me out and he says to me, Tanyan, I need to see you please, then I need to come and visit the chief where he is living. And once again, he's been living here more than 10 years, so we have every right to visit him. We're not causing ruckus. We're not going onto his fields. We're not going into his crops and things like that and causing problems or taking them out of their work or saying to them, you may not work or whatever the case might be. We came here because they called us because he created a problem. Not the first time, not the second time, not the third time. It's about the 10th time, am I right, Chief Rodney? This journalist was here with us last year. We were here to come and speak to him. We were here to try and resolve the issues. We're not going to allow this. Our people have rights. They have rights as humans. They're treated worse than animals. I mean, look at this. Would you live like this? Is it okay for people to live like this? Is it okay for people not to have toilets, to have to walk in this kind of environment and think it is okay? It's not fine. His daughter-in-law is living in a beautiful house on the same premises. Now, if he knows this, never mind she's his daughter-in-law, even if she's not renting from him. What kind of house she has? Every person on his property is supposed to have. Every person. And that is also part of the law. But he thinks he can mess with them because they are not maybe highly educated or they don't seem to understand the law. And how does he just think that the police can come in every time and just evict people along with him? That is not the law. The law states that if he puts his through his eviction process, then they must go to court. And the courts will judge. That's why we have a separate judicial to execution. But he doesn't accept that. And that is the problem we're having here, lady. That is, you can't pull up a tractor like this and say, kom, laai jou goed, jy gaan nou dan toe, en jy gaan daai kant toe.
And it's also not completely honest because it's not a matter of this guy moving from this house to that house. If you do your thing, you'll see that at the other house where he's now supposedly supposed to move to, there's nothing. This is where he put him out to evict him to get him off the farm. So it's not him moving from this house to that house. Yes, maybe he has mentioned it before, but this is not what is going to transpire as from today. Today is pack your stuff and leave. And he was busy packing his stuff until our leader came there and said he can't evict him like that. So it's not
And the house that he must go in is the roof is broken. You have to put buckets there. The house is full of water. When it's rain, you must come drive with your police when it's raining. You have to see people have to put boots on. They have to take buckets and put water out of their houses. It's terrible. And then you can evict him from one house to another house where it's worse than this house because this house the roof is right. But put him in that house because he don't work for me. So put him in that house. He can stay there. He can take buckets and put it there. He has 6 children, like girls. 6 girls. 2 boys, 4 girls. I mean, it's not fair. How can they live like this?
And also the children were scared. They ran away. One of them has run away because they're so scared because they were told, you're going to get off here and you're never coming back.
He threatened 2 children to put their stuff on the trailer. How can those 2 children put the cupboards and stuff on this trailer?
So he was not moving them from here to that house.
No.
He was taking them out of the property.
Taking them out, yes.
Yes, because he wants them to go in there, but he don't actually want him because the way he's doing it is because he don't want him on the farm. We have been at the Human Rights Commission last week already, and last week the Human Rights gave him a letter like this. I gave it to this man, gave it to him. I asked him, did you get the letter? He told me there's nothing to do with letters. He must just move away and that's it. It's not the way you handle people. I mean, we are all human beings here.
So he's received the papers.
He did receive the papers. I told him, he gave it the papers
But
to
he
him.
says he doesn't want the papers.
Then I asked him, but you did get the
Where's
letter.
his title deed? Maybe we should do the same with the title.
Sorry.
I heard you
Fill
say
the
that you
title.
were also here last year.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
did you resolve this thing last year? How was
That
it
we were
resolved?
trying to resolve it with him. Yes, this, you can ask this journalist. I promise you, we walked into the office. I said to his daughter-in-law, I think it's his daughter-in-law. I said, excuse me, ma'am, is the farm available to speak to? Because then we can also get his side of the story to try and get everybody onto one page. She said, no, they promised they're going to build houses for the people. It should be done by this year. Well, last year they said it will be done in 2019. It's a process. I said, because the people can't live like this. If you go and look how they're living, it is against their human rights. So she said, no, don't worry, we will have it done. So I said, can you please arrange a meeting with the farmer? I'm still waiting, lady. I'm still waiting for a meeting. Just a meeting. Not even anything else, just a meeting. Where we can get to an understanding and a common consensus to say, listen, this is how we're going to build the houses for these people. This is how we're going to put them in. Because they cannot throw them off. It's against the law. Where they're going to throw them to. Any farmer that's evicting anybody nowadays knows that they're going to have to find that person a house. And they're going to have to pay for that house. Because any person that's living 10 years or longer doesn't even, you may not evict. It is against the law to evict. And above that, even the United Nations ILO 169 Convention stands. The Khoisan indigenous people of Southern Africa may never be evicted from any piece of land because the land actually belongs to them. We never sold our land. There's going to be a moratorium on land pretty soon. Then what are they going to do? What are they going to do? We're the ones that's still protecting and saying, listen, this and that. I mean, people make a big thing about the farmer being killed. They make a big thing about that. Every day our children are being killed in the Cape Flats. Every day, 23 people were killed. Yesterday, now again in Delft. 33 out in Manenberg. But what is happening? What is happening? Nothing. But they want to do things like this and they cover it under the mat and they throw a blanket over it. They don't want people to know what's happening here. Now, I mean, it is wrong, man. They can't do this to this man. And we're not going to allow it. We're not.
Sorry, what is your name again?
Sorry?
What is your name?
Meyer.
Mr. Mayor, what do you say about what the lady is saying now?
What?
What are you saying about what she just said? Well, they are saying that you are
Whatever.
evicting the guy, I mean, out of the
That
property.
is not in my hands. In my hands, this is my property. I've got the right on the property. Right?
Yes.
So, let them go to the police station, find out by the law. If they've got think I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But find out by the law. There's written laws.
Exactly. And the law says you may not evict him.
That's it.
The law says you may not.
What is a victim?
There you
Move
got the
one from
letter.
one room to another
There you got the.
room.
No, you cannot. If he doesn't want to move, you
that
cannot
is-
just move
Did
it.
I throw anybody off the
But,
property?
sorry, Mr. Mayor, ne?
Did I throw
Yeah,
anybody
they
off?
said the condition of that house that you are moving him to is very bad.
Yeah.
So what do you say about it? Because they said even this, the condition of this one is bad, but that one is worse.
Yeah.
Are you going to fix it first and make it livable? Like in such a manner and fashion where you yourself will to stay
Okay.
there.
Listen. Yeah. All right. I haven't got a problem. I will start tomorrow
Okay.
and give me 5 days.
All right.
Only what I've built stay. Like all that crap in front of the houses. Off. Goodbye. On that side too. And I will clean it up and put roofs on it. If that will do it. But nothing in front. Only the walls that I put up will stay. Is that fine?
No, because last year you told us you're building them decent homes. Because last year you
am
said you were
busy.
building
I am
decent homes.
busy.
Where
I
are you
must-
busy? You haven't even got the
It must
foundation
go
up yet.
through the whole thing. I must get the rights to put more buildings on the farm.
But Elton
That
Jansen
is-
told me
you
that
can't
is
see it
already
from
done.
Here. Yeah, that is what you call it. That van die departement
Ja.
van die bou
Yes.
dinge se. Ek kan nie net huise opsit nie.
Nee,
Dit
dat
werk nie
verstaan
so
ek.
nie.
Maar dit wat Elton vir ons
Nou
gesê
ja,
het, verlede
nou
jaar
ek-
het meneer klaar die
nou-
regte gekry vir die beplanning. Die beplanning is deurgesit.
het-
Meneer kan nou
ja,
begin
ek
bou.
is bezig
So 'n jaar
daarmee.
later is daar geen fondasie.
Dis nog nie 'n
Daar's
jaar
niks
later
van-
nie.
Dit is 'n jaar
Maar
later
dit
meneer.
maak nie
Ek het dit
saak
in my
nie.
boeke in. Ek weet presies wanneer ek
Maar
met u
die
kom
saak,
vergader.
dit gebeur
En
nie
dis is wat er gebeur.
oornag nie. Dit gebeur nie oornag nie.
Dit
Dis 'n
verstaan ons,
lang
maar ek gaan nie vir die mense beweeg van een tot die ander en daar's eers toilette vir hierdie mense nie. Ek meen sommer
Dit
net daai
is in die
toilet gaan gebruik.
proses by die gesondheidsdepartement oral.
Ja.
Ja.
En
Nou, wat moet ek doen?
Sorry, Mr. Mayor, you saying now, you just said now, that you're gonna
Yeah,
fix
I'm
that
going
one.
to do
So what
everything.
about the guy now? Is he gonna stay here until you fix that one? Are you gonna let him stay there until you fix that one? Are you-
What is wrong with that one? I will fix. Right?
So long he's gonna stay there.
Yeah, he can stay there till tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm moving him over.
no,
but you
you're
said
not
5
moving him
days.
to a place that's not
I
fixed.
will fix that room.
By tomorrow it's gonna be finished.
It will be finished.
And
But
is
you
it the
just said
same
5
size
days.
like this one?
Huh?
Because he's got 6 kids.
He-
Are you moving him into a premises where the children and him can live
The children
decently?
is living with that woman that is on the farm that looking after the children.
Hulle woon met meneer. And also I want to know, his UIF, has it been paid over the years? Can he go claim his UIF? And also all his
is not
salary
in
that is
my
owing
hands.
to him.
Wait. That is not in my hands of paying UIF and what.
Of course it's in your hands.
Yeah.
You're the farmer, like you politely said. You're the one that's providing him with
But
the
that
job.
is not the case on the moment.
Oh, my darling, it's a case. If you want to move this man from anywhere to anywhere else, it is a case. Otherwise, he stays here till you've sorted out
I
everything.
don't move him from the farm. He still stay on the farm.
Toe ze doen loop, hy sê as dit geval is met my vloek, kan ek nie week nie. Toe sê die boer hom, ek gaan dis maar een keer, jy nog terugkom na my plek toe nie. Hy het toe gekom en hy het hier gebly, die vrou het hom rent betaal van R70 'n week. Ja, ek het sy vrou hom betaal. Hy werk maar hier 'n bietjie na week weer daar 'n bietjie, want hy het 6 kinders wat hy moet onderhou. Hy moet werk om die kinders te onderhou, verstaan. Hy het toe teruggekom na die eienaar toe. Hy het vir die eienaar gesê, luister, kan ek my werk maar liewer terugkry te wille nou van my kinders.
Ja.
Ek sal vir jou werk, dan sal ek net huis kan bly. Hy eienaar het toe gesê, maar hy soek hierdie man hier nie. Hy moet gaan. Ek het die man gevat, Human Rights Commission op 'n Vrydag aan was hy gedreig, vorige Vrydag aan was hy gedreig. Ek het hom gevat Human Rights Commission toe. Ek het 'n saak gehad opmaak vir violation en omdat hy kan nie die man uitsit dis onder protection dan is 'n order van nie. Ja.
Yes.
Niks gekry nie. Vrydag aan dreig hy weer die man wie iemand anders intrek hierso en die man moet uit. Hy sê toe vir die man sê goed vat op 'n trailer lyn na daar gaan because hy gaan die man wegjaag hierso. Hy hoort hier nie. Nou my ding is die man is al meer as 23 jaar hier. Sy arme kinders het nou al weggegaan. Die een het weggehardloop nou because hulle is bang. Hulle wat so gedreig gewees, hulle sal goed opbly hier en klaar. Verstaan? Hier staan 'n regter, aan die ander kant staan ook 'n regter. My vraag is
Die regter moet nou vir
die regter sê goed lei ja. En dan die regter sê goed wegneem. Dan aan die ander kant staan ook 'n regter. Hy wil nou die man in daai ander huis insit. Maar dit is sy plan nie, because hy wil die man nie weg van die plaas af hê. Die ander huis het 'n groot gat in die dak soos 'n rindam jy so 'n groot drom daar is vir water te vang in die huise. So terrible is die huise.
Meneer Movie. Okay, nou Chief Rodney, nou sê nou vir my, julle het mos nou, was my by Human Rights.
Ja, ek gaan nou papier vir jou gee.
Okay. Dan die tweede ding wat ek wil nou weet is, toe wil hy nou die man net evict alleen.
Ah ja.
Nou hoekom was die polisie dan nou hier?
Die polisie wat by my gewees, toe het hulle gesê dat hy het saak gemaak because ek interview in sy werk. Interview op sy plaas. Ek interview, so hy gaat nog 'n protection order kry wat sê dat ek kan nie interview nie. Toe sê ek interview nie. Sy is in violation van menseregte.
Ja.
Toe sê hy vir my, wat se violation van menseregte? Wat ken sy jou menseregte? Toe sê hy kom maar daar 'n papier wat ek jou gebring het van Human Rights Commission in violation is.
Yes.
Hy het tyd vir papiere en die papiere en hy ry hier weg van my af.
Oh, en hy sê
Ja, hy het op Vrydag ook weer polisie om my gestuur wat my kom dreig ek hoort op die plaas ek was so 2 jaar sukkel om my uit te kry. But according to die hof and according to die lawyers kan ek nie van die plaas af wegtrek tot hy regte accommodation kry, 'n regte plek sodat ek dit wil hê en kry nie.
nee.
So hy kan nie evict nie.
Hulle mag nie vir jou, want julle is meer as 10 jaar by die plaas.
Ja.
That mean already you've got living rights
Ja.
for the rest of your life. En nog boonbehalwe dat hulle moet nou werk op hierdie koisan ding, waar hulle weet hulle mag nie net vir ons kom ting-tong en left right movie.
Yes.
Dit gaan nie werk nie, meneer. Verstaan meneer? U kinders hoef nie om weg te hardloop nie. Hulle moet nou face. En Rodney nou wat wil hulle dan vir jou nou vanoggend toegesluit het? Dis wat ek kan
because
verstaan.
dit is nou ek interview in hulle weken. Hy gaan nou ek gaan sien. Ja, dit is hier. Dit is 'n complaint sheet. Because ek interview in hulle week, het hulle nou uit nou gesê lawyers gebel want hulle gaan nou vir my 'n dinge se kry nou. Protection order because ek interview nie. Die mense is nie geskool nie, verstaan. Die mense het nie skool gegaan nie en alles wat hy so sy vingers laat, dan moet die mense jump.
Nee.
Hy het R60 afgetrek by die mense laas week. Ja.
Dis wat ek wil van
R60 vir onnodig. Die mense het weet jy van wie steel hier in die nagte nie. Skielik moet hulle nou R60 betaal vir goed wat gesteel word in die tuine in. Ek meen dit mos nie reg nie.
Nou glad.
Ek slaap in my huis. Ek moet nog gaan betaal die Vrydag en my wages af vir goed wat gesteel
Waar
word.
is die security? Hy moet mos sê, "Eie se dit werk nie so nie. Julle gaan nog nooit gaan dit so werk dat julle moet net afgegooi word.
Ja.
En julle geld gaan nie afgetrek word nie.
Ja, hy trek R60 aan reg vir die mense. Hy sal weer die week weer self R60 aftrek.
Hy wil mos die laaste keer met
Ek weet ek praat van ons toilet. Kon ek die toilet hier agter die strand loop al uithaal. Ek kyk hoe lyk die huis. Ons mense kinders raak siek. Dis 'n siek man. Hy sê nou hier nie. Ons mense is ons by jou luister man. Ons is nie meer reg. Ja, dit is nog besig om te trek. Dis kom die plek nou so die man daar die besig om goed op te pak. Dan net hier maar sien wat ons het laaste keer met ons mos die toilette aan die boekan gedoen hè.
Was die toilet nog dieselfde?
Dat is nog dieselfde ja. Ons het mos laaste keer gedoen die toilette en ons het ek ook iemand gestuur vir die jaartinspekteur om te vra wanneer die plan maak nie goed. Hy het teruggekom na my toe nie. So ons het na die toilet toe daar. So ek wou ook vir die jaartinspekteur om te kom want ek het hom verduidelik wat die jaartinspekteur vir my gesê dat die boer gesê hulle moet die emmers vat en dan die water vat en dit in die toilette ingooi. Hoe kan jy nou nog water in sulke toilette gooi? Die toilet is te kan die huis vol.
Hier uit daar hier om. Hy maar hier om loop.
Iba na kaay tiom. Lupa tayo
Toilet is poor for.
Nai bakit eh.
Ang dami. Yang mana sa plus because it was da daw laso sa puro vis para ipsta kana is para afle. Tupla da is para man it was da is. En ja is afgebreekt. Ik want weer waar bly die man nou. Was die man weer breek maar die plek is afgestoot. Klaar. Dat zie je is. Die man aan bly. Zo'n. Zo'n plek wat in bly. Binay mo na rin betalen om hier te bly. Is krag in niks aan. Dat is nou hoe mensen moet leven.